Just shift your weight from one foot to the other. And begin to notice your breath. Slow, deep breathing. My name is Kristy Putnam. I am a Tai Chi Easy and Healer Within Medical Qigong Senior Trainer. So I've been teaching this for about 18 years. And this class, we're going to focus on mobilizing Qigong, bring in a little bit of balance challenges. Bringing your awareness to your breath, noticing the belly expanding and contracting, like a balloon filling and emptying. Breathing slower and deeper. Noticing the belly button expanding away from the spine and returning towards the spine. As you fill the belly like a balloon, expanding and emptying. Adding in a little turn of the hips to face the knee that bends. As you bend the knee, rotate the pelvis to face that direction. So now we're turning from side to side, following the bent knee. When the knee bends, the weight goes onto that foot and the hips turn. The hips, the knee, and the toes are all facing the same direction. And then you shift your weight, bend the other knee, the hips follow. Bent knee, beautiful. And take a look and notice, maybe you want to adjust your stance, shift your weight to one foot, you might want to step out a little further. You might want to turn your toes out to the side so that when you bend that knee, it feels a little more comfortable. Play around and just notice how it feels. Find the position for your feet to connect with the earth as you shift and rotate from side to side. Breathing deep and slow. Continuing to notice your breath, your hips, your knees. Paying attention to the place where the feet touch the earth. Feeling the weight on one foot and then the other. Beautiful. And when you find that place where your knees are happy, let them stay connected to the earth. Imagine your exhale sending roots deep out of the ball of your foot into the earth below. Notice as you straighten the knee that you can push off the earth, almost beginning to bounce a little bit from side to side. As you straighten the leg, it pushes the foot off the earth, sending that energy from the earth up the legs, up the torso, into the arms, beginning to let the hands move because you're pushing off the earth. Excellent. The hands hanging like heavy ropes. Notice as you push a little harder, rotate a little faster, the arms swing like heavy ropes. Making fist, bending the elbows, letting those hands connect with the abdomen, a gentle massage. Continuing to practice just your weight shifting from foot to foot or ringing the temple bell. Find your comfort zone. Listen to your body. Bending the elbows a little more, send the hands up to the chest. Waking up the lungs and the heart. And flat palms to the tops of the shoulders. Give yourself a pat on the back for being here today. And back down to the chest. And below the ribs, a little abdominal massage, maybe gently tapping the back, waking up the kidneys, liver, spleen, gallbladder, pancreas. And slowly returning to stillness. Checking in with your posture, sinking down, bending both knees. Imagine a spring between the knees gently pushes the knees apart to be above the feet. At the same time, the tailbone is dropping, so that curve in the low back becomes a straight line. As we sink down to ride the horse, choose the size of your horse. Maybe it's a Clydesdale, maybe it's a pony. Find your happy knees. And roll the shoulders up and back a few times, opening the chest. And let the shoulders drop back and down into a relaxed position. Little pockets of air under the armpits brings the hands about where the pockets would be. Holding a circle with the arms. Nice open chest. Bending the knees, sinking down. Checking in with that tailbone. Notice the base of the skull at the top of your neck. Allow that area to lift towards the sky while the tailbone drops. Imagine in your center 2 arrows pointing away, 1 arrow pointing down into the earth, dropping the tailbone, lengthening the spine upward as the other arrow points from the center towards the sky, lifting and sinking at the same time, elongating the spine. And once you find that nice, long, straight posture, relax about 20%. Take a deep breath 3 times. On the exhale, you might notice the upper abdominal muscles just below the rib cage and gently engaging. Feel that collapse of the belly as you expel all the old bits of air, all out. Automatically, naturally, the body will inhale when it needs, expanding and opening, exhaling fully. Adding in the arms as you inhale, the hands float up to the sky, arching the upper back. Bringing the fists and the forearms together, curling down towards the earth, exhaling roots deep into the ground. Repeating, reaching up and bending forward. Inhale up the spine into each vertebrae. Inhale into any areas of tension. Exhale down the spine and out the feet, letting go, releasing. Last one. Slowly the hands drop below the belly, palms facing up. Check in again with your posture. Ride the horse. ABC, align, breathe, center. Align between earth and sky. Bring your attention to your slow, deep breathing. Take a nice big exhale. Inhale, one hand floats up. Exhale, sinking into the earth. Inhale, the hand floats. Exhale, release. Following your own breath. Exhale down, inhale up. And pause at the bottom, take a nice big exhale, and both hands float up, sink down, ride the horse, hug the tree. Heavy elbows, the palms pointing at the chest, holding that circle. Relaxed shoulders back and down. Imagine there's strings tied to the elbows with rocks pulling down towards gravity, relaxing the shoulders. Breathing deep and slow. Feeling the tailbone drop, the base of the skull lift, long spine. And down. This time, the whole circle lifts all the way overhead. The palms turn out to the sides. Exhale the arms straight down. And repeat. In and out. Expanding in all directions out to infinity. Gathering the essence of nature around, bringing it into your center. Gathering the oxygen into your belly. Finding that muscle in the middle of the back. As you exhale, engaging that muscle in between the shoulder blades if you like, efforting on the exhale. Inhale and relax. Exhale and find your stretch. A few more times, following your own breath at your own pace. Exhaling slower and slower each time. Your inhale lifts your hands. Feeling the shoulder blades rotate, the chest open, expanding outward and gathering all that energy into your center, your pearl. Pause with one hand centered on top of the other, just below the belly button. Take a moment to notice the sensations moving through the body. And letting the hands rest at the side, tilting the head to one side, returning to center and lengthening, tilting the head to the other side. Lengthening at center, then bending at the waist, letting the arm dangle. You can hold on to the chair for extra support if you like. Drawing the elbow up towards the sky, opening the side body. Feeling the stretch along the ribs, making room for more oxygen. If you like lifting the hand all the way up and overhead, you can use the thigh for support. One continuous flowing motion from side to side. If you want a deeper stretch, you can sink down and step out wider. Last one, both sides. And returning again to standing meditation, ride the horse, hug the tree. And now let's sink down towards the earth and push off and bounce. Let that movement radiate through the body, somatic shaking. Shake like a tree, cleansing all the cells, resetting the nervous system, leaves blowing in the wind. Just shake it out. Shake off the stress. And dipping the fingers into the ocean, imagine the water is heavy as you lift it chest high. The palms turn down and release, let go. Repeating, lifting water. Imagine you can feel your exhale, fill your forearms like iron, lifting the heavy ocean. One more. The palms turn forward, come into the chest. Shift your weight to one foot and step out slightly at an angle with the other foot forward. Shift your weight to the forward foot. Let the hands fall flat. Shift your weight to the back foot. Repeat a gentle pushing waves. Little ripples into the ocean. Push one wave, shift to the back foot, bend and trace down the leg, keeping your head above the heart if you're pregnant or dizzy. Imagine reaching for the toes. Straighten the spine to inhale to vertical. Shift forward, drifting, pushing one wave. Shift back, bend and trace. Dipping your fingers into the cleansing waters. Circulating the energy all through the leg, the torso. Last one. And stepping back, shifting your weight, step out to the other side, slightly at an angle, and shift your weight to the forward foot, shift your weight to the back foot. Pushing waves, drifting through space. Last one, ripple to the ocean, shifting back, now bend and trace down and up the leg. One push wave, shift back, bend and trace. Few more. Imagine the cleansing waters of the ocean bathing your cells. Last one, shift and drift, shift back, bend and trace. And returning to centering position. One hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Checking in with your feet against the earth. Feel your roots extending deep into the ground. Perhaps close your eyes or look down at your cheeks, noticing your slow, deep breathing. When you're ready, opening the eyes if they were closed, letting the hands float out in front to embrace the moon. Take a nice big exhale. Inhale, open wide. Turn the moon over, the hands trade places. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale and open. And release. Feel the upper abdominal muscles engaging, the stomach collapsing, all the old bits of air from deep in the lungs. And when your body automatically inhales, your arms open. Adding in a shift of weight and a rotation of the hips to the side. Return to center, exhale. Inhale and open to the other side. Exhale to center. Following your breath. Finding your personal rhythm. Open and inhale. Close and release. Allow the motion to become unique to you. How does your body want to move right now? How can you effort less? Finding your own flow. Noticing the feel of the air on your skin. One more to both sides. And slowly coming back to centering. And embrace the moon. This time, the top hand floats up and overhead, out to the side, and drops down behind. Returning to the front, the other hand lifts as if you're swimming the backstroke. Heavy elbows dropping to the earth, the hands circling around the elbows, making smaller and smaller circles, relaxing the shoulders, dropping the elbows, the hands passing in front of the face like windshield wipers on a car. Watching one hand pass like a cloud in front of the mountain peak. One cloud comes and then it goes. Another cloud passes by. The clouds like thoughts, simply noticing and releasing without attachment, letting go. As the elbows drop further and further towards the ground, the hands passing in front of the face. Heavy elbows. Beautiful. Paying attention to the place where the feet touch the earth. Notice perhaps the empty heel lifting as you inhale. As you shift your weight to one foot, allow the other heel to float gently off the ground. Allow that heel to lift while you inhale. Notice your breath. Your inhale lifts your heel at your own pace. Follow your breath. Find your personal rhythm. And bringing the arms to cross in the front. Make an X, open out to hug the tree and ride the horse. And let both hands drop. Now one hand on one side floats up and the same heel at the same time. Exhale, the heel drops, the hand drops. Shift the weight. The other hand picks up the other heel. Exhale, roots. Inhale, one heel, one hand. Feel the roots extending out the ball of the foot. Inhale. Exhale, roots. Follow your breath at your own pace. Your inhale lifts your hand and your heel. As if the hand holds a puppet string attached to the foot, lifting together on the inhale. Continuing just this simple practice, just as it is, lifting the heel and exhaling. Or if you like, letting the toes dangle above the earth on the inhale. Exhale, roots. Your inhale picks up your foot. Follow your breath. Go at your own pace, slow or fast, little or big. Choose your practice. If you like even more challenge, the knee and the elbow can approach 90 degrees. Rooster stands on one leg. Your inhale picks up your foot a little bit or a lot. Last one, both sides. Coming in to cross the arms, open up, grab a hug, ride the horse. Take a nice big exhale, inhale, open heart center wide, drop down as if gathering something precious, and return to a hug. Open heart center, gather to a hug. Inhale up. Exhale down. Adding in a shift of weight to one foot. Following your own breath at your own pace. Continuing with the hands side by side or crossing the midline for extra challenge. And if you want, let those toes begin to dangle on the inhale, picking up your foot. Exhale, roots. Inhale, lift the heel off the earth. Or pick up the whole foot if you like. If you'd like to move into monster walking, open the hip, turn the toes forward, place the weight. Lifting the knee, open the hip, turn the toes forward, weight. We're walking forward, toes go forward. And now for the next 5 minutes, choose your own practice. Which part did you like the best? What is it that feels good to you right now? Qigong is a creative art form. Feel free to make it up. Any movement you like. Follow your flow, your breath, your energy. One more minute. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming back to center. Noticing the gentle sway of your body forward and backwards as you inhale and exhale. Letting the hands drop down to the sides, palms facing backwards. Inhale, your hands float up in front to chest high. Exhale, the elbows sinking into the earth. Repeating a gentle flowing motion. Open the door. For extra challenge, as your hands float up on your inhale, your heels can lift slightly off the earth. Exhale, roots deep into the ground, making sure the balls of the feet always remain planted. Inhale, the hands and heels can float up like clouds. Exhale, like concrete sinking into the earth. This gentle flowing motion, they say in China if you do this 1,000 times a day, you'll live to be 1,000. What it did for me was I did it 5 minutes a day. The very first time I learned Qigong, I didn't even know what it was. I did this every day for a few minutes, and in 1 week, my lifelong clumsiness disappeared. So you might decide to practice this throughout the week, perhaps 3 out of 7 days this week. And slowly bring the hands together, heart center, rub and make some heat. Bring those warm hands anywhere on your body that wants a little more attention, sending that warmth into the cells. Self-massage is holding or pressing or tapping or rubbing, squeezing, shaking, sending the energy to different parts of the body, directing the chi. And when you're ready, rub your hands again. We'll do a little neck massage, Qigong style. Place one hand on the back of the neck and look away from the elbow. Slowly dig those fingers into the neck as you pull them across the back. And rotate the face towards the elbow slowly. Feel those fingers coming down into the shoulder muscles, and then the other side. Adding in the whole body for a longer self-massage. Once more, both sides. And bring one hand up to the opposite shoulder. Dig the fingers in, grab the elbow and wiggle around. Pushing in or squeeze to give yourself a nice massage. Find those knots and wiggle the whole body. And the other side. And now we'll do the physiological sigh. So filling up the belly, taking a big deep breath. On your next big inhale, fill the belly as much as you can and then take 2 more sniffs and then a big exhale. Fill up the belly all the way and then 2 more sniffs and a big sigh of relief. One more. And turning the palms forward, dipping the fingers into the earth, collecting energy from the biofield, the cosmos, bathing all the cells, sending smiles to every cell, all the organs. Imagine reaching up into the cosmos and grabbing the twinkling lights and like a waterfall of showering stars bathing all the cells. And bringing the hands again, heart center, rub and make some heat. Bring the hands to face the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the ears, down the neck to the tops of the shoulders, under the armpits, high onto the back, bending and tracing down the backs of the legs, staying level or reaching all the way down to the toes. Inhale, a straight spine, return to standing. Extending one arm out to the side, tracing under, around, over the top. Noticing what you feel as the hand passes the face, tracing under the other arm. Slowly the arms cross in the front and repeat. Tracing the energy channels throughout the body, the meridians. And this time adding in some self-massage if you like, tapping above the eyebrows, the forehead, the cheeks, the jaw, all the way down. And then sweeping from the top to the bottom, down the side body, the back. And 2 more, gathering breaths. And grab a hug standing meditation. Checking in with your ABCs. Align, breathe, center. Relax, release. And again. This time the right hand makes a loose fist, resting loosely in the left open palm. Shift your weight, step together, bow to acknowledge those who came here today to practice with you.